Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and it's happened, ladies and gentlemen. It has happened at last. I'm going to split this video up into two parts. The first is describing what's happened in the first 10 days, because the first stage of November is now complete. All the planning for the main attractions for RageCon 3 have been finalized, which will bring, I think I'll just make this into one. The first stage is now complete. Stage 2, ladies and gentlemen, is once again getting the word out and spreading it ad nauseum. And the only way to do that, ladies and gentlemen, is to make even more videos. I wish there was any other way of saying it, ladies and gentlemen, but that's what it is. And I've been making up to 4 videos roughly a day for the last 2 weeks. Basically, we've been doing this for 2 weeks. So once we continue doing that, and it will go from 4 to 6 is the plan, ladies and gentlemen. And once we get from 4 to 6, will also be the matter of doing things that need to be completed as well. At this stage, ladies and gentlemen, we have up to 60 videos ready to go for RageCon 3 already. But 60, ladies and gentlemen, is, well, I think it's 60 anyway. The point is that it's not going to quite cut the mustard as of yet, because we're looking into something into the thousands we're talking about, the tens, the hundreds of thousands that we need to do. So what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, is I say it'll go from 4 to 6, and then in the span of that same day, it'll probably go from 4 to 6, possibly to 20. I'll be looking at making 20 videos a day. Now, in case you're wondering how, or even if you care, to be honest, that's just, knowing the way this channel goes, and sometimes, how am I expected when my leisure time, when I'm in here in my safe haven, how am I expected to do 20 videos a day when, ladies and gentlemen, I have about 4 hours of relaxation time, of time in here? Some might say that's actually quite easy, but for those that know, there's a little bit more that goes into it than just sitting here and just doing it. Some people say that I don't particularly have a very difficult time in doing this, but there is a little bit more that goes into it than that. I could try it out tomorrow, don't get me wrong. Sit here literally from 8 o'clock till 11, or quarter to 8 to 11 o'clock, literally making videos non-stop until the battery runs flat and I'll have to recharge it for the next day. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what, if you think it was going to get difficult before, this is where it gets a lot trickier than that. So how at best can I put this, ladies and gentlemen? If you did not know who I was before, if you still don't really care all that much, then I'm here to tell you that you're going to find out, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it is. You'll hear me on maybe one of those commentary channels in which they talk about this maniac thinks he's doing all this, and he's saying stuff that, he's going to give out £1 million to someone who who takes part in this competition in his videos. He thinks he's going to get any sort of recognition or anything that he deserves or anything like that, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of things that could go wrong very, very quickly. But in many ways, ladies and gentlemen, all the way through RageCon 2, when I was, telling people about it and all the rest of it, I didn't really get much of a response either, despite all the work I put into it. That's not going to be the case for RageCon 3. Let me tell you something, because we'll be going into it and people will know about it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the sweetest victory. When people find out and people know, and then people will know who I am. And I think I may as well just quote Barclay Albdi, because he's one of the best ones to quote, "Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now." That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I am indeed the captain. Just wait until you see what the captain has got in store. And bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 20 days left in November. There's plenty more to come.